Okay, our layout is ready for our new floor. What I've done is pop a couple of chalk lines right here to find the exact center of our room. And this is where we'll actually start our tile. Now, I did want to have this chalk line remain so that as I lay the tile down, I can always tell where it's supposed to go. Here's a little tip for you. Once you pop that chalk line, take some hairspray and just spritz it over the top of it. Believe it or not, it really works. Now, what we've got is a very beautiful porcelain tile here, not ceramic. This is porcelain. The difference, porcelain tends to be a little bit more durable. It is warmer. It is a little bit more expensive usually. However, I found this for 99 cents a square foot. Couldn't turn it down. We're going to be laying our tile down right on top of the old floor. Now, if you remember, the old floor had that nasty old peeling stick. When Danny and I were peeling it off, it left an awful residue. What I had to do was actually come back in here with a degreaser, some bleach, and scrub it very well, then take a scraper and get as much of the adhesive off as we possibly could. But if you can see, it actually has come off very nicely. It's stained, but that's not going to inhibit our mastic or the adhesive that we put down. All right, looking at our chalk line, you would think we would lay our tile right along that line. However, we've got a very small bathroom here, and we want to at least make it look larger, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take the tile and actually put it on a diagonal. Now this will actually help it look larger, but check this out. Talk about the luck of the Irish. When I put them side by side, they almost fit a full 3 tiles across. That means I'm only going to have to cut a fairly small piece off of each edge. This is going to look great. Since I'm starting with the center tile, I want to position it perfectly and then mark it with a pencil before I start applying the thin-set adhesive. Now I find it's easier to control the thin-set and keep it off my lines if the mix is a little drier, so it's stiffer. That means I have less working time, but in this small bath, that's really not too big a deal. After setting the first tile, it speeds up because you just line them up one on the other, until I get to the toilet flange. Now, here you just have to visualize some, so you can transfer the arc of the flange to the tile. I'm cutting this out with a small portable wet saw. Now, it's just like a small circular saw, but it's ideal for this job because you can plunge the blade to rough cut the arc, then fine-tune it with the tile nippers. As the name implies, you only want to nip off small amounts at a time, because otherwise you just may wind up cracking the tile. Patience pays off because the fit around the flange is perfect. Now, most of my other cuts on this floor are straight ones, diagonally across the tiles, and the scoring cutter is the best tool for this job, but you want to use a really good one. Otherwise, you only get frustrated, so buy the best one you can afford or rent one like the pros use. Believe me, it makes all the difference with the diagonal layout.